Now, my question is, following the statement I've made, two organizations can make this thing work. CBN and mobile money companies can mandate POS operators to join AMMBAN. What is the military factor that you are not able to break this through for CBN and these companies?
Okay, thank you very much. Like you asked, I will not say there's a major obstacle. Innovation comes before policy.
Okay.
And because we cannot have what we are saying if there's no a structures that people will see a value and what is expected to use it for. The POS came in because there was the financial inclusion gap. There are a lot of regulations. All these things we are talking, maybe we have agent code and all these things cannot happen without having the numbers. Now we are having the numbers. We have association. We have a lot of mobile money operators that are doing fine in this space. Nobody believed in them before. We don't even know maybe they will succeed or not. But now we are seeing that everything is fine. It works for our nation. I think the next thing that I can say we all need, if I have to say, is an issue that is not making that thing to happen, is collaboration. We need all of us to come together and sit down on the round table to make sure that we will be able to achieve this. And one of the things that the AMMBAN is proposing and canvassing is to have what we call National Agent Registrar Database. When we have what we call National Agent Register Base, this one is going to be controlled by the CBN, and then AMMBAN will play its role, the mobile money operator will play his role, even the local authority will play his role. Beyond the issues of even when you register, it's also going to help us to drive our economy. Because let's assume we have a well-registered database of 2 million agents, let me say 1 million agents in Nigeria. If the federal government wants to pass a product, or any system wants to pass the product, it shows that 1 million can pass that product within a second. And with that, it's going to help us to make a better thing in our nation. Another thing is also going to help us to secure security. Because when we have all the details, even if anybody committed any breach of security in one place, before you even arrest the person, right, you arrest the POS. Knowing that they are agents in one particular area, it will help us to track them. Like what I would say, in all honesty, is that everybody are working in the last 10 years. We don't even know where we can say we are going. But we set the agenda, the vision by the Central Bank of Nigeria, by the Nigerian government, and also we must commend them. They try the possible best to make sure that it works, and we make it work. And then we are where we are today. I think what we need to do is strengthen laws, strengthen policy that will be helping us to make it more better. And I think what we need to do more is collaboration. Although the policymaker has not been engaging us like usual in the past, but we are still calling them that, okay, the best way we can make this one is when it's become participatory, when we have all the players. In our recent visitation to SANEP, we are able to discuss this, and we know that the CBN is doing a lot of things in this regard to make sure that we were able to have a central database whereby we can have an harmonized database, and whereby when we do that one, there will be a kind of a support to the Central Bank of Nigeria. For example, in the new policy regulation of Central Bank of Nigeria, there is a place that stated that these are the stakeholders, these are the stakeholders, these are the stakeholders, these are the stakeholders, that it will allow other stakeholders to come in. It means that at times they have created a policy that as time goes on, they can define those stakeholders. And we believe that AMMBAN is one of the persons that will be part of this stakeholders. And we are working towards it. before even you are being accepted by the government, by the policy makers, they will also want to make sure that you are representing the national interest, which we have shown our capacity. What we're doing here today is part of it. What we're doing in Gombe conference is part of it. That we're taking from Lagos to Kano, Kano to Edo, Edo now to Gombe. These are the things that will show that, okay, this is a national organization, and then we are serving the national interest. With this, we know that in a short possible time, I'm very, very sure that all these things will come into the reality for us.
What is the theme of the conference in Gombe?
Okay, the theme of our conference is A Decade of Impact, Advancing Agency Banking for Inclusive and Secure Financial Services, whereby we look at a decade of an impact. All the stakeholders, we have brought value to this. It's not about agent alone. The providers, which are principals, bring an impact. The federal government of Nigeria, the Central Bank of Nigeria, the law enforcement agents, were the all stakeholders that make this impact in a decade. But going forward, we want to look at what is the advanced agency banking can we have from what we have now, and then we use it to drive more financial inclusion and growth impact among our nation. Beyond that, you are doing cash in, cash out. Can we use this agent to collect some database? Can we use this agent when government wants to distribute some palliative? Can we use this agent when government wants to collect some informations like feedback? Can we use this agent to get some security informations? Beyond the cash in, cash out, we have a lot of things that we can use this channel, because over 1 million population is not a small number. It's a channel that can help us to build a better impact in our economy.
Why did AMMBAN decide to collaborate with BUILDBAY?
We collaborate with BUILDBAY because it's part of what we're talking about. Agent can be used to achieve a lot of things. When we started, we did not even know that it's going to be like this. But imagine that we have a well-registered, well-certified agent like 50,000 in Lagos State. And then we tell them that there's a land which is avoidable, that people can earn maybe when you are in Oshodi market. You don't need to disturb yourself, just pay your money. If you are in Idumata market, you pay your money. If you are in Ikorodu market, you can pay your money and get your land. This is part of the things that we are partnering with BUILDBAY, because BUILDBAY has brought up avoidable land ownership, avoidable house ownership. In that sense, and the leverage on agent, and it also goes in line with what we intend to do in financial inclusion, whereby a woman at that local area can access an agent, pay his or her money at any time, pay at his own convenience with small money, either offline or online. In that sense, it makes it easy. For example, you can pay for like as low as 1,500 or 2,500 per day. That means even if you are Okada rider or Danfo rider, and you are thinking, when will I get the money to get 1 million naira or 800,000 or 1.5 million naira to buy a land? It will be very difficult. But when you are saving small, within 1 year or 2 years, you already have your land.
Okay, so thank you so much. The last question is going to be, like myself in my own location, how will I be able to locate a AMMBAN member who is connected to this BUILDBAY operation?
We just start the partnership, but one of those things we are setting up is to have what we call certified BUILDBAY agent.
Okay.
And then in a couple of...
Are they going to have a tag or something?
Yes, there's going to be a branded, like a sticker.
Okay.
That is going to be produced, and then we will put some brand code, security features that when you get to that agent, in order to make sure that you are paying money to the right agent, you can also scan, check that the person is part of the BUILDBAY, okay, and then the person can verify that. Also, one of those things that we also do for the AMMBAN is to make sure that we are going to regulate the numbers of the agent that's going to participate. Okay. That means at a particular location in Lagos, at time we may not have more than like 1,000 agents. Okay. So as we're able to know that, okay, these are the people that for each particular community, and then it can help us more better.
Thank you so much.